Liquor to spam.
It's... Liquor to spam. I was just about to make it. It's so sad that Steve Jobs died of ligma.
It's so sad that Lawbringer died of stab.
Who the heck is Stab?
Stab my balls.
No, you just kill me. Podcast over. You don't even physically strike me. I just die.
Oh yeah, but back to what I was saying. Apparently anyone could just like talk about meeting with her. They can be like, yeah, I was eating with Coco, rather than being like, oh yeah, Coco doesn't exist anymore. Who's Coco?
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that she's officially said, I'm not taboo. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Almost forgot. We move.
Just put it on top of the phone.
Like
It's
the old days. Here we go. Let me tighten up the sides so that way it doesn't just flop all over the place.
So that it doesn't go like this. Wheel.
You're loosening them. But anyway.
Button? Oh wait, it's already on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just really, really stupid. You know what isn't stupid, though?
Aaron.
And Randy. And this is Tangents.
I feel like instead of our like intros to the podcast becoming more and more fluid over time, I feel like they've just gotten worse.
No, I feel like it warbles. Better, worse, better, worse, better, worse.
I feel like we're just we're kind of a far cry from the golden days of just you starting off by yelling hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I mean, why? Why would we do that?
Nah, you used to do that though.
I feel like at some point.
Yeah, you did for like a good portion of it, you know? And then at one point you just like did not do it one week, and I think I didn't mention anything about it, so it was like, you know, we just stopped. After a while, we stopped thinking about the time we started this podcast.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, do you give a fuck?
Of course they do.
Do they?
If they listen, if they're fans of Tangents, they're fans of the Tangents experience. And it's not the Tangents experience if it doesn't have complete and total nonsense.
Right. So no longer doing the ladies and gentlemen thing is in fact complete and total nonsense.
Yeah. But at the same time, bringing it back is even more nonsensical. What are we, a tech company? Just kidding. Tech companies don't bring anything back unless, of course, it suits them. And, you know, they can make you pay more for it.
Exactly. Just like, what is it, fucking... Apple won't bring back the headphone jack because then they can't sell AirPods.
Plus, it's a point of principle. If they do something, they're not going to go back on it.
They really should.
Of course they should, but by the same, like, okay, I could see them bringing it back under one condition.
What?
In the reality that every single other phone has already just taken out the headphone jacks, even the budget range, they're just out of phones, and Apple brings it back as, you know, a phone bringing back a classic.
One.
Mm-hmm. And when you think about it, because of their sway, it's not too far. It's really conspiracy theorist, but it's not out of the woods. So, I mean, it could be. But I don't think that's likely. It's like why they're just sticking to Lightning. You know, I was talking with Scott about this the other day, and I was just like, it doesn't make any sense for them to still have Lightning when they've taken it out of every other device, essentially, that they have. You know, and it makes no sense to keep, you know, doing this for the iPhone, something that most people have. You know, it was an entire thing. It's like, it'd just be so much easier, you know, and it just hurts my head.
My problem with Lightning isn't that it's like a unique connector now. It's that it's just not durable at all.
Well, I mean, as far as I'm aware, iPhone is the only thing that uses it, right?
Yeah. Along with maybe iPad.
Nope. Well, okay. With the exception of older devices, the newer ones all have USB Type-C. And the, like, iPad mini that I don't think has seen a refresh in multiple years, it's rumored to also get USB-C. So, nah.
So
it's pointless. It's an entire discussion that Scott and I had. Didn't really get anywhere, but you know, it's something to say the very least.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Motorola hasn't abandoned the headphone jack.
Oh, same. There are some developers that haven't. That's why I love the budget range of phones. Is because it has everything I could ever need, and that's the important thing. Need.
Right. And wait a sec. Does your current phone have a headphone jack?
Sure does. I love it for it. I wouldn't be quite the social tycoon I am if I didn't have that sweet headphone jack on me.
Social tycoon.
Yeah, I know it doesn't. I read a self-help book. It said referring to yourself in the third person in a positive manner was a good step forward. It just makes me sound like a psychopath instead. Now I'm not allowed on airplanes.
You're not allowed on airplanes because you make posts about conspiracy theories. You aren't allowed on airplanes because you own 30 guns and don't believe the coronavirus is real. Oh, crap.
You're just like, wait, no, I believe that.
Wait, no, I'm the one not allowed on airplanes.
You dissociate so hard you come up with another personality, come up with a name for him, and make a podcast with him.
Oh boy, I'd never. Right, Aaron? Aaron?
Oh man, one of these episodes I really want to have it okay, next year for April Fools, I really want to have like an episode where we release a joke episode where it's just all of my audio is cut out. But like we could maybe it would have to be one of our I'm here and you're at your house, so that way we can separate the channels of audio, because
right.
As is, it would be a mess to edit down. So tell me, how's playing the Forza been going for you on your own time? Really getting in them racing hours.
Well, being a racist certainly has its perks.
Like what? Go and list them for the kind folks at home.
Like street racing, and also burning my free time away.
That's understandable.
And I don't have to shout any slurs to do it, so.
Oh man, you can make your own videos now about it once you get better.
A little bit. I'm probably always just going to be a shitty player because I don't know how to upgrade McCurr.
Oh, what do you mean?
So I think I already told you about this, but one of the cars that you can pretty much buy right away because earning money is literally eating candy in that game. You just crush the bones of the bots. Bam, money.
Money.
And the first broken rally car it lets you buy is the RS200. The Ford from the 1980s.
Yeah.
That went to Europe.
The Ford.
And so I'm like, what does this need? Oh yeah, that's right, power. And so then I was sitting there just shouting at myself about not being able to stay in S1 with tire upgrades.
Well then.
Because I think I about doubled the power. And, I kind of don't like the fact that I don't have the tires to make turns anymore.
That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot to mention this earlier. So this is going to be episode 35, which, if I'm not a moron and I've actually done what I'm supposed to have done, then this episode of Tangents is coming to our lovely viewers with a whole new shebang. New video overlay, new video thumbnail templates. We've got new assets overall, and that intro. Scott, would you do us the kind favor of playing it once more for the lovely folks at home? We'll wait. Okay, any second now. Come on. Don't be shy now. Don't be shy. It wouldn't take you that long.
It's just been playing behind us the whole time.
Nah, we'll put in 2 seconds of silence, so that way he's like, okay, I start here. And, he can stretch that with whatever he wants. So 3, 2, a skiddly diddly do. There we go, Scott. Moving on. Let's pretend that we're looking at the, refurbished channel assets. Not refurbished. Refreshed channel assets that I'm dubbing Tangents 2.0. And let's just pretend, give it some compliments. Let's talk positively about it.
It's all a whole lot cleaner. And kind of more refined, Mm-hmm. It feels less like a couple of dumb kids making some stupid podcast, and looks a little bit more like a couple of adults talking to each other for your entertainment.
No. We gotta stay consistent. A couple of stupid adults talking to each other, having conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, I have some of them
participating in a conversation.
Hold on a second. I hate sneezing. Do you just like that was criticism? You just So, we got this. I'm not putting this up on the screen because, it's got this big man he can do. But look at this. This is the banner and everything. It looks great. Oh, wait. This is screen 3, so I guess I could do that. But look at that. It just looks so refined. And then we also, this will be funny. Since it automatically goes to 3. Look at that. Look at that. It looks so nice, so clean, so refined, so spleen. I ran out of things to rhyme. But anyway.
Well, I mean, having a spleen is usually good.
Yeah. But I mean, it just looks so professional, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do what we do here because, to be professional or anything. But, it's still nice.
Indeed.
It's one of those things that it makes me happy.
Hydrated?
Moisturized?
In your lane?
Flourishing?
Unbothered?
I love that. That's what we are, though, with this new whole new setup and deal. Just we're just unbothered in our lane, flourishing. And I know we got some other news on the horizon, but I think it'd be better to wait a little bit until we have something a little bit more concrete to talk about it.
Yep. By the time this uploads, it'll probably be around 5, hell, maybe even 10 more before you end up seeing it.
Maybe. But it just depends on how scheduling this sort of stuff goes.
It also happens to be gargantuan. The scale is indescribable compared to the fucking dicking around we've been doing so far.
However, I think that when it arrives, y'all's happiness will be immeasurable and your day will be saved.
Mm-hmm.
We can hope so, at least. And if you don't like it, you know what, that's fine. This is America. But warning to those of you outside of America, lock your doors at night.
Well, I think you have to do that anyway so that you don't get fucking murdered.
Nah, man, I sleep with my doors wide open, shovel in hand. If they want to try to harm me, I'm gonna give them a fight.
You know what they're going to say to you if you live in the UK and you try that shit? Oh yeah, you got a license for banging.
For what?
For banging people on the head with a shovel.
Sure do, officer. Here it is. By the Queen.
Oh, looks like I can't do anything here, mate.
Oh,
You're on your own then.
Oh, bloody hell. I love that.
Oh, you got a license for getting stabbed?
Nope, sorry, nothing I could do here.
License for getting stabbed.
Oh man, if there was one country that had it, it'd probably be UK.
her Bush is America with the freaking fishing license.
Fishing license? I didn't know that was a thing.
No, yeah, you have to get a fishing license or they can arrest you so fast.
It'd be different if you were fishing in areas where like endangered species were. But we just talking like lake fishing?
Yes.
What?
I mean, my older brother and I do like fish unlicensed all the time.
Admitting to our sins on Tangents, the podcast.
Where else would I do it?
Also, folks, I hope y'all like my haircut. It looks nice, right? Pretty good, you know? Fits me. Stunning. Flourishing. You kill me because I'm no longer flourishing.
You cannot flourish. You can't flourish like that.
You can't flourish like that. I'm bothered. I'm bothered, I'm dad.
Hi, unbothered. I'm son.
No, I'm bothered.
You better be.
Yeah. So have you been spending your time reading any mangas or watching any animes?
I haven't really popped any new pimples as far as that's concerned.
Either of them or just animes?
Either of them. I've just been, staying caught up with the things I'm caught up with. So I found out that apparently if we want to read the latest Toilet Bound, we have to go to Batoto.
To what?
To that one, to the one before Manga Dex that's supposed to be dead.
Why?
Because it's just there. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
No,
Still having things on there.
But it should be It should be
like nothing.
on Manga Katana.
Right. 78? It's not.
Hold on a second. I feel like I've seen it though.
You have not seen 70. You've seen 76.
Something's wrong. I could feel it.
Me too.
We're just doing some investigating.
This sounds.
Oh, well, dang.
Yeah, this
I was
sounds.
just dead wrong.
Let's see if I could find it again. Cause browse, Bateau. Then we have Hanako, and then that's not it. There it is. 78, and then you scroll all the way down. 77.
Huh. That's funky. Why isn't it? Why didn't it update anywhere else? It's weird.
That's a really good question.
It's funky.
I'm about to go beat up Ropes of Fate Scanlations for putting their shit on a dead site.
It's like, you do whatever you want, Chief, but at least share some for the rest of us to do some good eating. Oh yeah, you want to know what I was greeted to this morning when I woke up? It's funny. I was greeted to multiple messages from the server that I'm an admin in, the coloring project, because the head admin, our timetable was like a little bit off, like a day. We had to get it done by today, and there were still quite a few pages that just weren't done yet. So I wake up, I have an appointment, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I saw it, I did like the... Oh, okay, so, the chapter is coming, tomorrow's the new Jojolian chapter. Okay, so we'll have to get our chapter done to... Wait. We what?
We what?
You what? No, but, I got it done. I got it done on time. I had time, It was done, the chapter is up, and I am tired.
Yep. So, something that I gotta do, because riding on the other side of the street is even worse, is, to get to work, I go through a construction zone. That's probably going to be there for a few years.
Oh.
Because they're repaving the road so that it drains better.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they installed new sidewalks with drains in them and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so they have not installed the new road yet.
So there's no road.
So yeah, it's dirt.
Oh.
It's probably actually concrete, but it kind of looks like it's dirt.
Mm-hmm. I see. What was this leading to, comrade?
So, last night I had to go to work after it had rained. Guess what it was?
Mud.
Mud.
Oh.
Mud. And there were also, just giant puddles because there's no road yet.
Yikes. The construction workers are just like, I'm glad I don't have to drive on this. Without vents, that'd be awful. Or without drains, that'd be awful. You're just pedaling by like, I hate you.
Suck my fucking dick!
Yeah, man. How are the conditions at work?
Okay, so I come in and I'm like, oh, okay. I get to... Wait a sec. Why is one of those lights off? That's kind of weird, just looking inside. One of the lights on the top are off. I step in, it's literally hotter inside.
What?
Because the power was out.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, the power turned off two things. The AC. The drink machines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you all busy at that time, or?
Yes.
Oh.
We're always busy.
Okay, that was bad on me. You work at McDanktown, so of course it's busy.
McDingle Bingles.
Yeah. So you're coming up on almost a year of working there. How does it feel to know that
Yep.
you've got that underneath your belt?
It's interesting. When I quit, I'll have a pretty damn good thingy on my resume.
Mm-hmm. I have a halfway good thingy on my resume. How's 6 months sound? Decent enough.
You're hired. Ish.
Well, most places require 6 months at the minimum, so all I'd realistically have to do is really wow them in the interview, which I just can't do. It's me. I have the self-confidence of a goldfish.
Well, you don't have to have confidence. You just have to, 1, be polite. 2, tell them, yeah, I can do X.
Would you be willing to smuggle drugs for... Yeah, I can do that.
Sure, I'm pretty damn good at smuggling drugs.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my office.
For me, though, I've decided the milestone for, or it's something I want to do before I get a new job is I want to learn how to drive, And when I'm able to be my own mode of transportation. Maybe get a job somewhere close by here. I don't have to go to the Boondies.
Yeah. You don't have to go back to Alamo Ranch.
If I had to work at Alamo Ranch, I would, If that's where the job is, if that's where the money flows, if that's where I'm flourishing, then I must. Of course, I'm going to have to be working in customer service, so there's no way that I'm going to be unbothered. Or moisturized.
Well, you can be moisturized, but you can't be in your lane.
Yeah, because the Karen that walks through the door is taking me out of my lane and putting me in the freeway. Alright then, center lane, don't move.
Why not? Because I'm gonna be doing donuts around you.
No, she doesn't put me in her lane, she puts me in the oncoming lane.
Well, exactly. And she does donuts around you and stops traffic because that's what Karens do.
Yeah. I wonder what it's like working at, a tech store. I know that, places like Best Buy, they work by, it's really competitive. And me, I'm competitive. Yeah, totally. I'd get to work there and I just hate every second of it. I'm just like, yep, living the dream. I'd get over it, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I will. It's tempting to work at some place like that where, I think, the minimum wage is not minimum wage. It's closer to hey, we'll give you $10, just stand out there and sell people this product. Is it an Apple product? No. Okay, I can do.
Does it have a headphone jack?
Sure
no.
does.
Sorry,
No, I'd
everyone.
figure out a way to sell Apple products if I had to. I just have to. I literally just have to. That's one of the things I'll give Apple is they make it very easy to recommend their products. Hey, do you like simple phones? Yes, buy it. Do you not really care about customization? No, buy it. Is headphone jack an integral part of your experience? Yes, buy it.
Just straight up lied.
Let's be honest here. What salesman? If a salesman's telling the truth, he's not making sales.
Exactly. Unless, of course, the thing he's selling is fucking awesome.
Or more than anything, if the dude just really loves what he's selling.
Exactly.
If he's, paid under the table to support Tim Kung.
Tim Coom.
Yeah. We nutted in an iPhone. Improved the speed. Made it aerodynamic. Water resistant. Dust resistant.
We made the iPhone come. Resistant to everything except for my fucking nut.
Oh no. That is just, ooh.
The new M1 processors? That's right. We made it out of the silicone found in my fucking cum. Oh my god.
And I just imagine just Tim Cook is like, he's just really just into it on the stage. Just, this is mine.
This nut is from my dick.
It doesn't even matter if you have an allergy. This, all natural. The first all natural iPhone experience.
The glass, nut. The metal, nuts. Coom.
God really just starts yelling, just, coom.
Oh my god. What is this episode?
The Coomisode. I coom. Now with expandable storage.
Pallial excrement, that's the name.
Man mayo.
Man.
I saw someone describe it as boy juice.
You fucking spunk.
Oh no, I like how this is the beauty of a podcast called Tangents. We went from talking about, working at Best Buy or a tech-related store to talking about in the span of 3 minutes. It reminds me of that episode where we started talking about Steph's sibling porn, and Scott was just kind of like going through it, having to edit that. I can't remember what episode was that. Hey Scott, would you
Just slap the thumbnail in.
No, would you just link the clip maybe? I want him to, I want to see what he can do. No, you don't have to. Thumbnail works too.
No, he just takes a screenshot of like the Dimma Dynamite quotes and is like, yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. No, he gets to this part. He's just like, I'd like to turn in my resignation. I don't pay you. You don't really have to resign. I'm not editing for you anymore. The new things about Tangents.
The newest part of Tangents. Randy, the editor, on his ship top.
I would honestly watch that. I'd love to see you do that.
Just pulling up my laptop, I spank it until it renders.
Remember though, you have to give it the proper motivation. You like that, don't you?
Oh yeah, you like it when your RAM gets jostled in the slots, don't you, dirty bitch?
Great. Add this to the list of tangent scenes that make my parents worry about me. Or worry about what we're really up to up here. Now I'll know that we've crossed the line if they ever come to be with the son. We'll always love you no matter what.
Son, it's okay if you're into committing war crimes. I'll still support you no matter what you do. That's the move right there.
Yeah. I'd support my kids if they were into committing war crimes. It's the Geneva suggestion for a reason.
Exactly.
I don't know. They're just like, Dad, I like committing war crimes and I'm wanted by multiple foreign embassies. Son, you're doing me proud.
Son,
My boy!
son, I can't believe this. I can't believe you're following in my footsteps. Bring it in, son.
Add that to the list of things that made my parents stop what they're doing right then. Just, you what?
You heard me right. And strategically, the mic is placed a little bit closer to Randy so we can hear us more clearly.
Oh my word, it's 9:15. We need to be careful about screeching. Screech-a-leeching.
Screech-a-beechin'.
You remember how the first, I think it was like first or second episode where we had a thumbnail? Cheek schlacken.
Cheek schlacken.
Just sound. Oh wait, we never did it with the new mic, so I'm just rotating your phone.
Your turn.
It just sounds like you're mixing pudding in a bag.
I said your turn.
It just sounds so off. Tim Coon walks across the stage and you know something's up when he just... She's got the... Cheek Schlacken Part 2, am I right, boys?
Oh my god.
And once again, the editor is begging us to stop. Just, please.
He's gonna kill us.
Tomare! Stop. I am begging the two of you. Get off of it. Whatever mess y'all are on, get off of it.
This crazy train does not stop. Only stops in the case of an emergency. Crying is not an emergency.
We're going off the rails on a crazy train.
Just playing a guitar solo.
Loony
Going
locomotive.
off the rails in a crazy locomotive.
In a loony locomotive. Yeah, that's the localization. Am I right?
It's already an American song, you fucking...
But you still have to localize it, Randy. Wait, have I said your name already? I feel like I have. It just occurred to me. I might have said it at one point, but neither of us noticed it.
Maybe.
Hey, Squat. Hey. Squat.
Squat!
Hey, Squat, do you mind looking back to the video just see
No,
if
he'll
I
just
might
have a
say
counter.
name?
He'll just have a counter.
But it'd be stupid if there was only one name said and it had a counter. And I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that. I felt so
You know, it'd
bad.
be funny if we had scoreboard, so they could be like, Randy, 1. Aaron, 7.
-8.
-8.
Wait, how do we unsay a name?
It's simple. You say Scott to say Scott's name, so you say Tux. Say it backwards.
Ah, yes. Enander. Or E-Denair. Randy. E-Denair.
Nye.
E-Denair. E-Denair?
Randy.
E-Denair. Yeah, that's all I come up with. And then...
Eendare.
Oh, wait, my name backwards is
Edenair.
Nora.
Nora.
Nora. Midoriya Shonen.
Nore.
Midoriya Shonen. Oh, yeah, speaking of that wonderful thing that's on my wallpaper, because I just thought of it, have you been keeping up with E3?
No.
Would you like me to review the highlights for you?
So, what I do instead is I follow a couple of people on, the Instagram that kind of, like, put in their 2 cents, and I could just kind of gather what's going on from there.
I see.
Like how, the E3 Nintendo Direct, nothing but fucking bangers, according to this guy.
For me, it didn't have a lot. Like, they did have a lot of, like, headliners, I'll give them points. But by the same token, not a lot of it was like, ooh. They revealed the new Smash Bros. Character, which we expected. Somebody I don't know, but, there's people excited for him, so I'm not going to take that from them. The main point of interest was we got to take a look at The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, which is a hot topic. And we know that apparently it's supposed to come out in 2022, but there's nothing set in stone quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
We can hope it comes out in 2022.
Maybe.
And honestly, it looks good. The first game was, it was fun to play through, but it didn't really grab me like how it did for some people. Some people, they're just like, I have replayed the game multiple times and I have over 500 hours in it. And I'm just like, go outside, please. Please, touch some grass. I don't know.
My God, bitch, go outside.
Breath of the Wild, more like Breath of the Get Some.
Breath of the Wild, more like you need to be getting wild with some bitches.
That's where it is. That's the schmoove.
That is, in fact, schmoove.
But, whatchamacallit? The main shortcoming I feel like Breath of the Wild had was, the story was kind of a bit more bare bones than I would have appreciated, but from what I've seen of Breath of the Wild 2, that's not an issue at all. It seems already more compelling than the base game, and,
Base game?
Or, forgive me.
Sequel.
Yeah, it is sequel, I just got it a little bit mixed up.
Sequential, sequel, sequel.
Sex. You said it! You said the word!
Intercourse.
I am dying, just...
Don't worry, it's post-marital.
That makes it slightly okay. You can stay, but you're on thin ice!
Why does it sound like people are firing guns outside?
It's that time of year.
Where you fire guns?
Bring them out into the street and execute their heretic. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for me, literally the crowning, the biggest highlight is Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
It's funny, this and Breath of the Wild 2, both, we got a small trailer looking at them at E3 2019 and did not hear anything about them until this year. But Elden Ring was a bit more hype because they said January 21st, 2022, take out your wallet. And I, from what I've seen of Elden Ring, I'm going to love it. It's going to beat my bones in, within seconds. But
okay, I forget. What's the genre exactly? Because I know it's obviously, medieval, probably dark fantasy.
I forget the exact stuff, but it's by the same developers of Dark Souls, so it's basically Dark Souls but open world. But at the same time, calling it that doesn't do it justice,
Right, it's kind of like calling Genshin Impact free gacha Breath of the Wild doesn't do it justice.
Mm-hmm. It's very much so its own thing, and I think that it has the potential to be so much more than Dark Souls. It's kind of like how in JoJo, the original universe was Araki just trying things out and, seeing what worked. And then, 7 and 8 is him going, alright, masterpiece. And he just effortlessly does that. I think that's what we're looking at for Elden Ring because, it's an open world Dark Souls game. That deeply excites me. And also there's a lot more on the table, it seems like, in terms of story, lore, characters. And also it seems like the magic system is changed,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely everything is a bit more just buffed. Plus you get a horse. They're not going to make you... they're not going to make you schlock all the way across the game with just your 2 feet.
Mm. The guy who sprinted across the entire Red Faction guerrilla map.
The guy who walked across the entire Red Dead map eating food. Eating stew.
Stew.
Yeah. I haven't touched Red Dead Redemption in literally the longest of times. For the longest time.
Oh my God.
For the longest, if you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write.
Oh my god.
Ah!
What the fuck? I'm just remembering, because our local lightning monster ended up playing the funny cowboy game.
Peekabee?
Yes.
Okay.
I was wondering if I had to say it.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, the first thing that hopped in my brain was, yeah, Peekabee, and then I was like, wait, don't, only fools rush in. Source it out.
But obviously you can't help but fall in love.
Of course.
And I remember there was like a obviously the Chad Aru Azumaya.
Who's that?
The Pick-a-me clipper, the one that
okay.
that's worth watching. Because the translations.
Well, something we can both give Peekabee credit for that just makes her just an absolute champ is the fact that for most of the stuff that she says, she
just self-dubs. She self-dubs.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Although, with some of the clippers, though, they just confuse translation. Do I translate the Japanese or the English? Or,
all of the above. I'm just kidding.
Have two subtitles?
No, it runs top and bottom. like the lyrics on an OP.
Funky.
Oh my goodness.
Now there's something there for everyone. I'd argue that's the premise of VTubers entirely, but that's a different discussion for a different day.
But I was remembering one of the parts of the clip was she was playing the part where they're like traveling to the new camp and they're singing the song that's like I got a girl in Berrysville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
No, that wasn't. I don't think that was when they were going to the new camp. I think that was when they were going into town just for the fun of it.
That doesn't exactly sound right.
I don't know. There's a lot of singing in Red Dead Redemption.
It was when all the girls were like, I've got a girl in Berrysville. And I just don't remember the lyrics anymore. All I remember is that they were very, very dirty.
Yeah. I like the way that you just made eye contact. Just firm eye contact.
Nasty.
Disgust. This ain't right.
The main character in that story was not having postmarital sex at all.
Premarital.
Hand-holding.
By the Pope. By the Queen.
By the Queen. Wait, is it by the Queen or by the Coom? I don't remember.
It's by the Queen.
By the Coom,
British. Gotcha. By the Coom.
By the Coom.
What about Coom is worth swearing by, though?
La Coom is a part of you.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I remembered...
Breeze Blocks.
Yeah. It's a good song. Oh, wait, frick, I don't have... Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the big thing here.
No.
Yes. Listen. No. You don't understand. All I have to do is turn this all the way up. We haven't watched a video in a while, so we might as well. You know what I'll do? I'll just also turn on the desktop audio for the fun of it. Alright then.
Why? Why? Bitch, do you know how many germs crip walking on that damn chicken right now? Ain't no such thing as medium rare. You gotta cook that shit. Fucking
Oh, wait. Hold a second. I realized I didn't... hold on a second. Let me change it to display 2. Okay, let me just start all over again.
Why? Why? Bitch, do you know how many germs crip walking on that damn chicken right now? Ain't no such thing as medium rare. You gotta cook that shit. Fucking medium rare chicken strip. Well, put the heart and the lungs next to the fucking chicken strips on the plate. I bet they the same age as me. You can tell this bitch Catherine was serious too. She done already seasoned it to the best of her abilities. A pinch of fucking pepper. Bitch, you cannot cook chicken with sunlight. What the fuck? We ain't no fucking cavemen. Leave that shit to them, Catherine. I can't wait to dig into this. Go ahead, do it. We waiting. Go ahead, dig into the slimy shit. You cannot cook chicken with the refrigerator light bulb. 22 degrees Celsius ain't gonna get the job done. I can't believe I never tried it like this before. Go on, bitch, do you. This will be your first and your last time. They already crossed your name out on Facebook. Eat it all so they have no evidence of finding what happened to you. You might as well have your husband feed it to you like Scooby Snack. I know he's sick of your dumb ass. Babe, that's enough. No more. I'm full. Bitch, no you're not. Eat till you're finished.
Till you're finished.
I just love to just go ahead, get your husband and feed it to you like Scooby Snacks.
Oh, I'm doing it. No, bitch, eat till you're
Feed that
finished.
shit to them.
I just love the just made chicken medium rare chickens. Chicken medium rare chicken strips. It's just, they're so good. Can't believe I never tried it like this before.
There's probably a reason.
Clean eating. The only thing you're going to have is a clean obituary.
Oh my god.
Died by natural selection.
Natural selection. Holy shit.
Man, I love that video. It's good stuff.
Oh my god.
Almost as good as SawCon.
These nuts.
What was it earlier? Just
By the coom.
No, by the something and something. I abjure thee. By the hammer and the blades, I abjure thee.
By the hammer and the blades, I abjure thee.
I just love how you can just tell that guy is literally he's going through it. Just progressively gets closer while popping my knuckles. No, it's a gang of guys. You think they're snapping as they're walking forward, but they're just popping knuckles one at a time.
No, it's like, whenever I hear that, it's like Tyler one who just falls over onto his desk and ties his...
Tyler one screams, then disappears, he's just like twitching out like he's having a seizure, just...
You thought Randy gone? No, you gone.
Yukon? What is a Yukon?
What am I gonna turn that into?
You can't eat this. No. I don't know. I thought you were setting up a joke.
No, I was just trying to tell you the one that Candace told me.
Who's Candace?
Candace dig fit in you. So good.
Beats you to literal death. Good show, by the way. Good show.
Yes.
Did you actually go through and watch it all, or do you just have like the season finale underneath your belt?
I have a few episodes towards the end under my belt.
I see. Yeah, good stuff though. I'm looking forward to a season 2.
Yeah, it'd be funny if I had only watched the final episode.
Such a Chad, you just know how it ends without understanding how you got there.
My older brother kind of explained the kind of premise. Spoilers, Omni-Man just kind of casually wastes, like, everyone within the Guardians.
Yeah, that's episode 1, literally. It's funny.
Yeah. He just walks in, weak!
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's such a brutal scene because you go from, hey, this is gonna be a fun show, you know? Got the superhero.
It's gonna be a superhero. Oh my god, what the hell?
That's super depressing. Or just super gory, like
All of the above.
Literally kills this one dude by literally just like crushing his head, and it gets worse because like the dude explains that, you know, like most speedy boys, 1 second for him is like minutes, you know. Or, you know, like, his time is, like, everything is way slower for him.
Right, so getting his head popped like a pimple must have hurt for, like, 5 whole minutes for him.
I'd argue it was more like hours to him of literal just mind-rending agony.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so brutal just how he kills them. It's just like, huh. Like, you watch that and you go from, well, maybe he has a reason for what he does. Oh. And then the train.
The train, man. They didn't
Let's
even
run a
include that in the comics. Like,
Oh,
they
it didn't?
No, they. I remember I was about to drop a name. Jessica.
Proud of you. Good job. Good one. Good one.
Jessica had ended up saying in one of the voice chats that that we have from time to time with this group here
Oh, yes.
on your screen.
Yes.
And she had said that in the comics, all it said about that whole fight in the city was that whole shit ton of people died.
Yeah.
And so the animators were like, bet, alright, let's show a whole bunch of people dying. The train scene was born.
I'd like to think that they're just like, okay, we got an hour, we need, 3 minutes to kill? Hey, that reminds me. I have an idea. Gentlemen, I have a proposition you cannot refuse. That's how you know you're face to face with a villain. He does not use contractions. I present to you an offer you simply cannot refuse.
He doesn't even combine the words that are usually combined. It's like can and then not rather than cannot.
He stresses the words like he's, jerry-rig everything.
Oh my goodness.
These words scratch at level 6 with deeper grooves at level 7. That man literally made a career off of that. Just think about that for a second. Him, break phone, the internet. This is some quality content.
Oh yeah, huh?
Your brain just dies.
I'm trying to say things, but it's violent, angry thoughts and violent. So you can't come up with anything constructive.
Oh.
And also, besides that, no thoughts, head empty.
That's all Tangents is, though. It's a collection of the No Thoughts Head Empty gang. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to join us.
Just kidding. If you actually listen to him, I'm killing him.
Like and subscribe. Listen.
I'm just 3 seconds away. You better not click those fucking buttons.
Click the buttons. Come on, I want you to do it. He can't kill me in a way that matters. What will you have after you kill me? After you stand above my corpse?
Satisfaction.
And 5 minutes to start running.
Running from what?
From Ligma.
Oh, you can lick my balls, okay?
And then I just reach through you.
You just steal my lungs, and I'm like, oh yeah? And I steal your stomach.
I didn't need it. And, gagging.
I don't even kill you by donuting your solar plexus. I just donut the less important parts.
You donut my arm. Oh, neat, airflow.
I just gotta stick a fan in that bitch and that'll be scabbed up in no time. Oh wait, I don't think my arm will work like this. Just wet noodle flapping around.
You have no nerves. Nah, the worst case scenario, the fan blade just grab your nerves and just wrap them up like spaghetti. You just...
Something tells me that isn't how nerves work.
Oh, it totally isn't. But it'd be funny. No, I'm kidding. Nothing would be funny about spooling your nerves like spaghetti.
Spools?
Spool users? That's a joke they wouldn't get. They're about 5 years too early.
5 years? That's a long time.
I'm slow. And indecisive.
I got that. Just 5 years is still quite some time.
Yes, but at some point I would like to get it published. So...
Nice cock you have.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I'd do if I ever, someone unironically, just walked up and just tossed that one, tossed that one onto me. I'd feel deeply disturbed because it's like, who are you? What do you know? Who are you? Are you a good comrade?
I'm just thinking like how I would say enough cock rating, time for the durability test in Yoda. I'm trying to figure out how to reverse enough cock rating.
I don't know. The rating enough, or
Rating enough of the cock. Time for the durability test. It is time.
maybe.
Potential.
No, just completely mix both of the phrases. Just time for the durability test. It is enough of.
God, you just made it not make any sense at all.
Exactly, and that's the point of memes. If it makes sense, it's not a meme.
You can make memes make sense and still be funny. There are memes that aren't just straight up stupid.
That's right, like Doge
It's
memes.
not 2010 anymore. We aren't going lol random.
We're not cavemen.
We have technology.
Namely Photoshop in a sense of inferiority.
Mm-hmm.
I love the memes we have nowadays. Like Doge memes, they're perfect.
I think the one set of memes that I'm just not too big of a fan of, though it can be funny, is the post ironic memes.
Like what?
Like the ones where it's like the Chad, not mega Chad, but just kind of Chad, where he's got like the blonde hair and he looks very
the old Chad.
Yes, kind of.
I don't know.
That Chad's not that old.
Well, I'm saying compared to like the newer one that has more positive connotations attached to him. The Chad is like as a model figure of society as opposed to the Chad as a meat-headed member of society that,
Oh no, this is exactly what I mean. Where it's like it's supposed to be the representation of your average manly man.
Oh, so it's average fan versus average enjoyer. Is that what you're talking about?
Let me see if I can find exactly what I'm talking about.
All right then. 'Cause I don't know. If it's
Obviously, Chads look at this.
yeah. Why do you have two clocks?
One of them's for Germany.
Why? Oh yeah, I forgot about your friend.
Yep.
I was about to walk right into that. What about your friend? Or why do you need to know what time Germany has?
And I was about to tell you, my friend.
I'm glad we had this conversation, Randy.
Mm-hmm. No.
What?
Your mom.
Why did you look at me just so like squinty-eyed? What caused you to inspect? Press F to inspect.
One, we have that.
I love that. That's funny though.
It really is.
Just sorry for my bad English.
Balls.
It's so stupid but funny.
Yeah.
Go ahead. DMF metals. Go ahead. Invest. I love that.
Game of so good. I want to see if I can fucking find it. I just have so many disgusting things.
Oh yeah. Sex rehabilitation, then just card declines. Oh gosh. I love those card decline memes though. They're awful but absolutely hilarious. Outstanding move.
Power move. Oh my god.
If someone held a gun to my face, I'd be forced to say yes.
I feel like just shoot me already. First time collab nervousness.
But it's Neanners though, so I mean I don't think she exactly has the nerves. She seems rather chill. So, have you found post-it any memes?
No,
Nothing to flourish with?
not quite.
Well, here's a dog for your struggles. He's small. You want to laugh?
It's just
Look at the amount. $7 versus 291 million. Close to weeping. Oh gosh.
come Legos.
Yeah. It becomes.
Your wife is now my property.
Yeah. Also send that to me. That's wonderful.
Something tells me that I have.
I don't know. I feel like I would remember that one.
I smother you with my thoughts.
What was it? Glass table for sale. Some assembly required.
Some.
It's a classic. You had stained glass experience. But yeah. Hayasaka's a businesswoman doing business.
Mm.
Wait, why don't you just look it up online?
I'm not the kind of guy who Googles memes.
Then you truly haven't lived. Is this what you're thinking of? Because this is funny. Today,
I feel like this is part of the trend. The post-ironic trend.
Today, I will face the terror.
Will you, though?
He just walks into it. Oh no! Too many fakes out here, had to make my own lane. Driving into the oncoming lane of traffic. You know what, since you won't, I will. Post-irony memes. Okay, let's see what it is. I don't think this is what you were thinking of.
No, it's not even close. What the hell are these? See, that's
Bad
why I didn't try
memes.
looking it up.
I don't know, that... Okay, you know what? We're not going to worry about it. Let's just keep moving. We can pretend that I understand what you mean. I understand.
Maybe. Yo, what the heck?
Is that a freaking soy kiktika?
Soy kicked.
Yeah, there's like this comment section where someone was just like love from Israel or like love from India maybe, and it's just it has something that looks like a swastika, so it just but it has like 4 dots in the center or something like that, and someone just comments just, yo, what the frick is your icon a freaking soy kiktika?
Soy kiktika.
Yeah. I don't know. Later you'll have to send me the, what's it called?
Yeah.
Post-irony meme. But,
Yeah.
where were we going with this?
I forgot. I got your milkies since you want to act like a... Oh my god.
Man, I wish we could have... I wish we had a rewind button we could use to remember exactly what we were talking about.
Right? I like this one.
Bows were invented. Oh, yeah, I love... That's quality content. I love whenever someone takes a meme and adds a new spin on it. Also, apologies, Scott, for all the silence.
Yeah,
I think we both expected this to take less time.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happened.
Alright then, let's get into it. Again, excuse me. Again, I wish I could remember what this was connected to.
So anyways, hand-holding. Before or after marriage?
After marriage, if you do it before, I kill you. No, I don't want to kill you. You need to learn from your lesson. I'm just going to severely beat you.
From my lesson.
No. You hold hands before marriage, I find you. I have full-time job stopping couples from committing sin by holding hands before marriage. It's bad.
When you've been married for 3 years and she wants to tell you about her day.
No! No!
Yamete!
Yamete, would you stop that?
Could you stop?
Sluttiest line in the book. Shoot, she takes it one step further. She tells you she's been thinking about you. No.
Disgusting.
This is worse than I thought. Me to my friend when I notice that his hand smells particularly flowery. What did you do? I'm like, Batman. What did you do? Where is she?
No, when you've known each other since your early childhood and you're in your 50s and she tries hugging you from behind. Bitch! Ooh!
Dies to flex on the person trying to hug you from behind. That's where I'm at. No. You see, because other people can't judge you for not having a girlfriend if you pretend that it's your choice.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Big think. And then when you choose that you want one, you start actually dating, heaven forbid that happens, then it's all according to plan.
Exactly.
I was trying to remember the Japanese word for plan. Scott, would you toss it up there,
Keikaku.
please? What? Keikaku?
Yes, keikaku.
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 Isn't Cancun a type of bird in Dungeons and Dragons that you can play? Birdman.
Maybe. I think it's also a place somewhere around Mexico.
Maybe. But
Or America, because I'm really stupid.
But back at it again, though. Again, pretend. You just got to pretend that you're fine with it. That these are all developments that you have not only accounted for, but that you welcome.
But that you forced into motion.
Yeah. Like, listen, man, I'm not alone as a matter of ostracization from my peers. It is a purely tactical choice on my part to focus on my schooling, on my work, on my life, without having to worry about bringing unnecessary stresses to those around me. So you're a loner is what I'm hearing. Yeah, pretty much.
You got that right. Now time to die.
Yep, you got that. Break his neck.
You just steal his bones. You eat them for bone strength. Calcium.
No, I drink plenty of milk to compensate.
So what are you gonna do? Just burn it and do fucking fortune telling?
No. What am I, a carny?
Mm.
No.
Ooh.
No, I'm Connie, but my name is pronounced like Ed. That was... Okay, let's tell him about that.
Alright, so... Scott's gonna know all about this, but so... we're... all the high school friends we have, Jessica, Scott, Aaron, Randy, of Tangents.
Linus, and the other person... Oh, yeah, Skull. Skull.
And then, of course, Daryl. He was there for a little while.
The Daryl made an appearance.
So we're doing a D&D game now, and Scott's the DM naturally, and so all of the players, including me and Aaron, decided that we'd all be characters named Ed.
And not only that, we're all clerics to some degree, and we call ourselves the Amen.
The Amen.
The Amen.
The Amen.
Linus said it as the Amen at least once, but anyway, the Amen. I like it.
And this absolute beast of a man right here made his character be Omni-Man, and he named the fucker Connie.
Oh, wait, no.
But Ed.
I made two. One of them was Omni-Man, but he didn't have any cleric in him. So I was like, okay, nothing to do about that. I'll use the other one that I, actually put cleric in and everything. And so I was like, okay, I like the name Connie for him, but his name's Connie. But it's pronounced Ed.
Yep.
It's a big think here. Red Connie, pronounced Ed. Big think. What will you think, Connie? Think. Or forgive me, think, Ed. Think.
Who's Connie?
Ed.
If only I could turn that into something.
If only. I don't know. We can think about it. Oh, frick. We can think about it, workshop it, come back here next week, and we'll talk about it.
Connie, you suck on my nuts.
Sugma.
Sigma? More like Sugma.
By the... I want to pull that up one more time. I just find it too fun. There he is again. Just to get your husband to feed you like Scooby snacks. Because you know he's tired of you. Who's Candace?
What's that smell? Or for the last time, it's Sigma.
What's that smell? Oh, that sweet cringe. Oh, it sings to me. It's almost enough to make a man based. All right, here we go.
You're testing my patience, dwarf, for the last time. It's Sigma. You should do well to not disrespect the faith, lest you incur Sigma's wrath. Oh, Sigma Dick! By the hammer and the empire, I abjure thee! You're testing my patience, dwarf, for the last time.
Stop. There we go. And for the funny. Just Tyler screams and disappears. This is so good. Just... what's that smell? Oh, that sweet cringe. Oh, it sings to me. It's almost enough to make a man based. Are you based, Randy?
I'd say in somewhere in between. I tend to warble.
I see.
Between based and cringe.
Oh no, you posted cringe.
You reposted in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good tree.
Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe.
And get more ass than a toilet seat.
It reminds me of that, like, how over the course of a week in Browser's class, we, what's it called?
Brower's class.
Randy, do you know what we're on? I was trying not to say his real name just for the sake of it, but I don't think it really matters. So anyway, Brower's class, how over the course of a week we learned the lyrics to Basket Case.
Oh, yeah!
Do you have the time
to listen to me whine
about nothing and everything all at once?
I am one of those melodramatic fools.
Neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.
It all keeps adding up.
I think I'm cracking up.
My God, that was so out of key.
I know. But let's be honest here. Have I ever been good at singing? The answer is no.
I don't know. Going down to the convenience store singing, "What will we do with the drunken sailors? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?"
Way hey and up she rises.
Just completely out. You did 180 out for me. Just.
What do you mean 180 out from you? What do you mean?
360 would be the whole octave, and meanwhile you're only half down.
I don't know, man.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with it?
Anyway, I do better with sea shanties because multiple people are supposed to sing those at one time, and, you know, my, shall we say, bad is less noticeable. It's one of those things that I'm not a singing man. I like the song, I like the dance. I can do neither of those things. You know, I recognize that people sing really well, you know? Some people are just really gifted when it comes to that. They work on it. They make sure that they sing the best they can. I'm not one of them.
Well, me neither.
No, you sing plenty fine, my friend.
I might have good note identification, but my voice makes it to where I should pick up a guitar instead.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like you could, if you worked on it a little bit, you'd be just fine. No amount of working on it will make me just fine.
False.
True.
No. Dog.
No.
I am limited by the nails on this chalkboard.
I don't know about that, Chief. I think you have good range.
Yes, range. My notes, I can strike them. I could strike them like a piano key. But you know what I can't do? Not sound like a freaking...
Hey, man. It could work. I don't know. I think you'd be fine. You do fine. You do better than me in any case. Probably because you actually, have taken at least one or more classes concerning music, whereas I've taken none. Or no, I had like the small segment when they taught us recorder, and by taught I mean they just kind of said, here's how you do it, do it. It was one of those, maybe if we play so quietly, no one can hear us. It's one of those things that just, no, nada, meh, no, zilch, nah, nope, bad, incorrect, false, negative, negatory. The negachin. You scream yourself out of existence. Yeah, man. So tell me, what's on your menu for the week ahead?
Work. And pulling broken bolts out of an engine.
Ah, yes, you told me about that a little bit.
Yes. I did. Probably also gonna do some laundry
Yes,
when I
I-
wake up tonight.
Okay. Go on. Laundry.
What's going on out there?
We don't need to worry about it.
What? It sounds interesting.
We don't need to
Intriguing.
worry about it.
It sounds delightful.
It sounded like you were just commenting on a bed and breakfast. Just, the service, delightful. The pleasantries,
Exquisite.
astounding. Simply to die for.
Divine.
Divorce.
Divorce.
I
Divorce.
wonder if Amelia Watson has seen that video.
Yo, she used to say the gamer word before she picked up the avatar. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I saw that video and I was just I like how people are just like, we're like,
Booey.
Baba Booey.
Gamer word.
I don't know. I think there's something funny about how a word that is a literal slur, a word that in the past was used to demean and belittle a minority, is now just reduced to the gamer word.
That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to strip its power.
I don't know if that's... I mean, you're kind of right, but at the same time, I don't think someone of my complexion needs to be saying it.
Exactly. And that's why the people we used to use it on took it up into their own reigns.
What do you mean we used to?
Us white people. You know, because we're still guilty for the racism that was committed over 100 years ago.
Yeah, you're right. That's how that works.
God.
I'm still determined one of these days we need to do the world's quietest podcast. We need to.
No, it's just an hour and a half of silence.
No. Scott would kill us for that. Careful. But still, it'd be funny, we have the world's quietest podcast.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I would probably conk out after 5 minutes, but we could try.
I didn't think you were going to say conk. I thought we were about to have a callback to Tim Cook's new iPhone. And I was scared.
Are you referring to the iPhone Coom?
Yes. Remember, in the world's quietest podcast, you scream, you lose. Screams quietly. Ah. just tiny death sounds. I know I went back up, but what was that?
I'll be able to listen
What
to it with
was
35
that?
drops.
What was that? What was that? No. Bad. Yabai.
Yeah.
You, I don't care. That was, no. What the, that was different. That was, no, don't do that. That was the voice equivalent of bug horror.
Bug horror? You mean the nightmare I had?
Yeah.
Where I ate them.
Oh.
I didn't want to eat my bugs. I didn't want to have dreams about it.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think anyone wants that. I hate bug horror.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to go into detail about that.
Then don't. I'm not going to make you. This isn't like, a
For your sake, I can go over it just fine. It's like, honestly, at some point it becomes funny.
I don't think that eating bugs is funny.
You were just crawling around in there, man.
Yeah. You start shaking.
Just hyperventilating. No, like panting like a dog.
What?
Or like a
See
VTuber.
the stick, boy? Go get it. I mean, you pant like a dog, I'm gonna throw a stick like one.
Peeking me doing gotchas for Apex.
That one video of Gura doing the ring fit.
Oh my god. Moaning. What a thing to call exercise noises. I wish there was something I could just bonk my head on for minimum pain, maximum noise. But everything in this freaking room is set out to kill me if I try.
Expansive. Glace. Fragile. In Milan. Unbothered. Flourishing. You just end it by breaking your head on the glass.
By breaking my head, yes.
What's something your car and your girlfriend would both say if they had the chance? I'm full. Top 10 bad jokes by Aaron.
I'm full.
What's something you can say about your girlfriend? Or no. What's something you can say about your car but not your girlfriend?
Let's go again.
Well, if this one breaks, I can just get another one.
Time to upgrade.
Man, the laws around this thing get stricter by the years. People might think the newer ones that get put out every year are the best, but I think the old classic ones are better. I still think the law one was better. Yeah. It's awful, but relatively better.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's kind of what counts.
Looking funny or funny looking?
Smart fella or fart smella?
Neither. Fartsella.
That's how we do it.
Okay, I could never actually have it. I could never make a business built on that, no matter how profitable it is. I don't want to pander to this.
Guys, it's okay. You can ask me who Joe is.
Really?
Yes.
I wanted to know for so long. Okay. Who's Joe?
Joe Mama!
I don't really get it. Is it like Bofa?
What's Bofa?
Bofa these nuts!